1 island, a 25-kilometre circuit and 2 canoes. Jack is back. We try to paddle around Lamma. This is Drone and Fun. Well, welcome to Drone and Phone Water Adventures. Jack is back.
Hi everyone!
We're going to try to circumnavigate Lamma. It's a bit too tough for George. We've borrowed a couple of canoes. What do you think, Jack?
I think we're gonna finish today. It's 6 o'clock in the early morning now.
It's very early morning. We're not sure if we're going to make it or not. Let's keep going.
Let's see.
Summer has come and the weather is getting hotter, so we're taking a break from the mountainous trails and finding activities closer to the water. With almost 500 kilometres of coastline and plenty of gushing streams and waterfalls, Hong Kong has lots of energetic things to do that will keep you outdoors without overheating. In this series we take on 10 water adventures that can all easily be done in one day. In this episode we start at dawn by rolling our canoes down to the northern tip of Lamma before launching off. We're hoping to complete the circuit of Hong Kong's third biggest island. We've divided the trip into 3 stages. On the first we aim to reach the village of Yong Shui Ha, where we'll find refreshments. We are with the tide and at this time in the morning the water is flat and easy to paddle. Well, so far so good. I'm waiting for Jack now. He's just done a drone flight back there. But it's a beautiful morning. A really fantastic way to see the island around. As you probably already know if you follow this show, Jack and I have lived on this island for many years and explored it in lots of different ways. But this is the first time by water.
Sorry!
Once around the eastern peninsula, we enter Tung O Wan and head towards Yong Shui Ha through the clear waters of the bay. Once there, Jack collapses into a chair.
George, this is so tough.
After a quick swim to cool down and explore the sea life beneath the surface, we climb back into the canoes and set off on stage 2. So we're just coming round the first tip, and this is where we expect it to start getting a lot more wavy, a lot rougher, the seas. So far it's been pretty good, I've got to say. But we've been warned that this part is going to be rough. Lucky for us, the seas were not too heavy and we made slow but steady progress around the many inlets and bays that make up the south face of Lamma. It's an area of the island that it's hard to get to by land, but hides a number of great scenic spots. Well, this is a spectacular view, something you don't normally get to see in Lamma. It's getting into these nooks and crevices like this little hidden cave and the waterfall right behind me here. Beautiful. So one of our new things we're asking is that we leave no trace, and this is a good reason for it. You can see we're floating out miles really from anywhere, right at the southern tip here of Lamma. But if I turn around here, you can see all this plastic waste and stuff that's in the water. It's such a great shame to see this in our clean, beautiful waters that we've seen before. So if you go out on any adventure, please leave no trace. Once around the final southern corner, the Hong Kong electric power station comes into view, and so begins the final stage. Our paddle along the west coastline, back to where we started. But before we take off, we find a small deserted beach for some snacks and rest. Time for a swim! Passing through the power station brings a very different landscape to the bare rocks of the south. Our route takes us past the huge man-made structures and a bubbling pool of feeding fish. Once past the power station, we round another corner and into Yong Shui Wan, the main village on the island. Here we stop for food and drink while looking out over the harbour. Feeling refuelled, we make the final push around the headland and back to the north point where we started. It's been a very long day. We did it! Well, that's it, Jack. 25 kilometers or more. It's been a very hard day.
Yeah, well, when I was working for Drone Phone, I never have had any task like this. So tough.
We saved the best for you, Jack. Quick shout out to Kailash.
Thank you, Kailash.
And also to Sealock for your bags. If you like this show, please subscribe on droneandphone.com or wherever you see this on your social media. So now my name's DJ Clark.
I'm Jack.
And this is Drone and Phone! Once we get around here, it's easy.
So tired.
Jack tells me he's falling asleep in his kayak. It's not a good sign.
I'm just tired. Just tired. Monday's always hard for everyone, right?